Hello from Southern Ontario. It's May 14th. So I see a little bit of a stirring on the internet about PIBs, personal information banks. So I thought I'd take a quick look into what that meant. I didn't spend long. Sort of a generic term, really. PIBs are descriptions of personal information under the control of a government institution that is organized and retrievable by an individual's name or by a number, symbol, or other element that identifies the individual. However, they're not limited to just the governments. I'll say plural. Interesting side note before I move on. I started in Canada.ca. I often do. That's the government site. And then, depending on the issue, I'll go somewhere else to see what another perspective is rather than what the government's presenting to us. CBDCs would be an example of something like that. So anyways, I came to the Immigration Loans Program, PPU number 007, which provides financial loans to government-assisted and privately sponsored refugees to cover the costs to procure necessary travel documents and to obtain transportation to Canada. Loans are available to newcomers to cover blah blah, also basic necessities for life, blah blah. Well, that's a whole nother rabbit hole, isn't it? And I know I went slightly off topic here. What's the administration money cost us for that? Do we charge them interest? What's the repayment success rate? Well, that's a job for the Rebel News and the Freedom of Information Act. I don't think I'll be returning to that rabbit hole. But moving on, or back I should say, to the PIBs, there's three types: central, institution specific, and standard. Now, institution specific is self-describing, I think, right? Could be your employer, could be, well, your bank, whatever. The RCMP also has a personal information bank. You don't have to be charged or convicted or even have any interaction with them to perhaps be in their personal information bank. The City of Calgary has one, which you can access as a member of the public, although I gather it would only be to see what information they have on you. You can't, like, say, what's my neighbor next door up to. So I'm assuming the City of Calgary isn't the only one. Again, the term personal information bank is almost sort of generic. Would that be the right way of putting it? Now, I couldn't find, let me think here, we have the three basic types. I could find in the government Canada site, CA, Canada.ca, what is called a standard PIB, which is managed by the Treasury Board of Canada, which contains information on members of the public, current and former federal employees. And the OPC, the Office of the Privacy Commissioner, who reports directly to the House of Commons and the Senate. Okay, make of that what you will. It's all under the Privacy Act and stuff. And oddly enough, I can't find anything like what is the difference between standard PBIs and central. I couldn't seem to find anything on central. So, I don't know if that clarified anything for you, but, Canada, the government of, started in 1983 with PIBs, and it was expanded in the year 2000. I'm not going to go any further down that rabbit hole, breaking it down. But in the next video, I kind of took a look to see where I, as Common Sense Carl, and my channel and the PIBs are. It's not any more definitive than what this video is, but some food for thought. Rambled longer than I meant to there, but anyways, that's what a PIB is, a personal intelligence bank. Personal information, sorry.